All right, how you doing? It's Richie B. I'm here doing a review on a Dyson Cool AM06 desk fan. Now this is the 12-inch model. I've tried to look online for prices and to give you kind of like a price point for this fan. Now I've searched many websites trying to find the 12-inch model. I found a lot of 10-inch models. I even type in 12-inch and they come up 10-inch. So be careful when you order this fan. If you do want the 12-inch model like I'm showing here that's going to be on display, make sure you look in the description and also the specifications and make sure it says 12-inch for the width of this fan or the diameter. I did find the lowest price for this fan. So I'm going to start right off of there. The lowest price for this fan I found on, I'm on the computer over here, sorry, but I found it at Best Buy, okay? And I see it right now for $24.99, or you could do for $37.50 for 6 months, whatever. So for $24.99, right now it's on sale at bestbuy.com. It is the 12-inch model, black nickel, just like this one, okay? So if you change the color, now if you want different colors, it looks like on the website, the iron blue is gonna be $2.99, and then the white one, which is all white, is going to be $2.99. So it's a $300 fan. The white one is like $5 cheaper, so $2.94. So it's like white. It's white and silver. So if you want this fan, if you go to Best Buy right now, it's $75 off. Okay, this fan costs $300. There you go, plus tax. So that's the way it goes. Now, some of the features about this fan before I open it up, because I mean you can see what it looks like here, but it's just a small version. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So the AM in this one is air multiplier. That's the technology behind this. What it is, it says it has no blades, so it's not going to have any blades here. It's not going to give you choppy air like a fan like this one. You know what it does, it kind of creates a force, so you're going to get a smooth stream of air coming through. It's going to take the surrounding air and also bring it through, and that's the whole technology behind it. No blades, no choppy air, okay? Amplifies surrounding air, giving uninterrupted stream of smooth air, okay? You probably never thought about this before in a fan. You know, some people like the choppy air. Some people want a straight breeze. They never knew that you can get a straight breeze. I use a blower fan in my shop. A blower fan is kind of like this. It just continually blows air, and I like that. So hopefully this fan will give me something that I'm going to be interested in, okay? I haven't tried it out yet. I've never owned a Dyson fan. I've had Dyson vacuums before, but this is going to be my first Dyson fan. So, blades cause choppy air. This is what it says. The blades on a conventional fan chop the air before it hits you, creating an unpleasant sensation. So, Dyson stating that all these fans we've been using our whole lives have been creating an unpleasant sensation to us. And that these fans are obsolete, pretty much is what they're saying. And that this fan, because it has no blades and you're not getting the choppy air, you're getting a full stream of air, it's gonna make you have a pleasant sensation. Okay, we'll see about that, and we'll plug it in, hook it up, and see if this is something that's going to be pleasurable for me and hopefully pleasurable for you. So here's some information also on the back. I hope you can see it. If not, it's here. So it does come with a remote, and the remote is magnetic, so it's going to stick to the top, which is awesome. Now the area here and this area here, which is pretty much the whole fan, they're saying that it's easy to clean. You're just going to wipe it with a cloth. It's not going to create an unpleasant experience like this fan. Now this fan I bought at BJ's. I was just shopping around, and this one was on sale. I think it used to be 30 bucks. It was less than 12 bucks. I picked up 4 of them. Boom. I have one everywhere, okay? The reason why I like these fans is because I have them hooked up to my home automation, which is Alexa and Google Home. I have them hooked up. Stop. That was her. I have them hooked up, so what I do is I just have them hooked up so when I turn them on, I could just tell her to turn it on. So that's why I like these. They're pretty basic. Now this fan here is made by Air Monster. You can take this off and make it a tabletop or just a smaller fan, but I kept it like this as a floor fan. Now I'm gonna turn it on. This is number one. It makes a lot of noise. Number two. Number three. Is it choppy air? I don't know. I don't feel like it's choppy air, but it's providing me with a lot of comfort right now. Besides the point where it has a lot of dust. Now, any fan you use, you already know it's gonna have dust. You're gonna have to clean it. It's maintenance. You could either use a vacuum to try to scrub this out, or you could take the whole thing apart and hose it down. Usually is what I do. Just disassemble, hose them all down, wait for them to dry, and put them back together. Now, that's a hassle. Most people don't want to do that. They let their fans get so nasty dirty to the point where they say, you know what, I'm just gonna buy a new one. That's just the way we live in. You know, some people say, I don't want to deal with cleaning it. So spending $300 or $200 to $300 on a fan may be what you want, because they're stating that since it doesn't have any blades, which makes it safe. I mean, so what they're stating is that this is unsafe and that this is safe because there's no blades. They're saying that this fan uses 30% less power than their previous models, which is energy efficient. Okay, and they say that it's easy to clean. So you just wipe this with a damp cloth. You wipe this area with a damp cloth, and it's pretty much clean. So what they say, if you're like me and you want to super duper clean this and take this apart, it doesn't look like you're going to be taking this apart and hosing it down like I do with these normal grill fans, you know, with the grills on them. So keep that in mind, that, you know, if this does get filthy to the point, I don't see any filters or anything in there, so we'll open it up and see if it has a filter, but, you know, they're saying that it's easy to clean. Okay, so with years and years of use, you'll see how it goes. Now, this fan does oscillate back and forth, and it also tilts, and we'll go over that as we open up this fan. And there goes my homeboy Dyson. You know, he's just hanging out, looking at his fan, putting his hands through it, because sometimes you just got to put your hands through a fan. Okay, so here we go. Powerful air projection. Now I'm getting really excited on what I'm gonna see in here. I haven't opened it up yet, so you know, it looks like something really cool. Now it says it has an LED display, soft touch control, comes with a 2-year warranty. That's what I'm talking about. It has a DC brushless motor. I mean, it's all the stuff. I'm not gonna read it all. Okay, the reason I'm not gonna read it all is because it's a lot to read and it doesn't matter. The whole thing about this is a fan. You know, I understand this has a lot of technology in it, but, you know, who cares? We want to plug it in and let it blow air and look cool. That's the whole purpose of buying this. So I'm going to open this up. All right, so, of course, I already cut this open. So I'm going to flip this up, and right off the bat, they're going to hit you with papers. They want you to read this stuff. They don't want to get phone calls. They don't want to hear anything. So right off the bat, they're gonna hit you with papers. They want to make sure you read all this. Do I read it? I mean, no, I don't. I have a drawer full of this stuff, and when something goes wrong, I can't never find it. So, you know, that's just how people are, or how I am. If you're one of those people who like to read everything from front to back, you'll be here for 2 hours reading this, and you can't even enjoy your fan. But here it goes, problem solved. You can call this number, no need to return to the store. So they're putting this number here, so you know what? If you have a problem, here you go. Ooh, here we go. Now this is what I like. You got the serial number. So you're gonna register this for the 2-year warranty. That's what this is. So don't just take this and throw it in a drawer, and when something happens 1.5 years from now, you're like, oh, there's something going on. You're trying to call the number, you don't know what's going on, but you never registered the warranty. So there you go. Register this for the warranty, get your 2-year warranty activated, okay? And that's what you're gonna do. This little guy right here is the remote. They stick it right here. They trick you, because you may just rip this out and this may drop on the floor, so be careful. It's got a little baby remote here. Come on, bro. I don't keep my remotes in the plastic, so if you want to keep your remote in the plastic, you can save the plastic. Here you go. It's a black remote for this model. Okay, you have your power button. You have your, I don't know what the other buttons do, but it says Dyson on the back. And I don't like this. It's like a rubbery finish. I don't think I like that, because I think this, over time, this thing gets nasty. Even if you don't even touch it, it gets nasty. The bottom's clear, which is pretty cool. I don't know what you can see there. Oh, you can see the batteries. It has a little screw. Look at that. It has a little tiny screw there, so you can change the battery. And then it has this, so I don't know if the battery is already activated, or do I have to activate the battery? You know, sometimes they have like the little pull cords. You don't see nothing, right? Sometimes you could, oh yeah, the battery's activated. You can see the IR. So you can see the little infrared. That's how, you know, if you didn't know, that's how you test to see if a remote's working. If you don't know how a remote's working, you can take your phone camera, and you're like, man, I don't know if this batteries are any good or whatever. Take your phone camera or any camera, and if you point your remote at it, you can see. I don't know if you can see it. You can kind of see it a little bit. You see the little light? And then you can be like, okay, the remote's working. So that's just a little tip. So we'll go ahead and set this to the side, and we'll get this going. I like to look at all the cardboard, because sometimes people hide stuff in here, and you may throw it away. So we'll put that to the side, and boom. Not very much packaging in this package. Not very much packaging. It's a little rinky-dinky wannabe foam insulation kind of packaging, but we'll put that to the side. All right, wow, this is black, and it already has dust on it, or whatever white stuff's on here. So, I'm not really digging the black. I may have to return this and get the electric blue / iron color. But here it goes. Here it is. It's black. Okay. It's got the little. All right. We're gonna do all this. You have the plug with a fancy. Now the plug has a fancy fuse at the end. You know, it's fancy looking. It's pretty long. I'm not gonna measure it, but it looks like it's at least 6 feet or so. So we'll go ahead and plug that in a minute. Here it is. This thing is huge. That's huge. All right. Go ahead and set this to the side. All right. Okay, I like it. It looks nice. Now, in my opinion, I think the whole thing should have been this color. It looks really nice. Be careful while you do this. It feels kind of fragile. Now this right here feels like plastic, so it's fragile. So let me see. All right. Okay. All right. I like it. It looks nice. I didn't doubt you, Dyson. I didn't doubt you. Okay. So the back. This is the back of the unit. The back matches the base. The front now, if you want to wait for it, the front is boom. This nice shiny plastic. It says Air Multiplier technology on it. It doesn't say anything else. It's a really nice looking piece of plastic, okay? So there it goes. Shiny plastic, flat black, flat black. So if you want this to match your decor, that's what it looks like. Boom. Okay? Not bad. It actually looks pretty nice. $300 nice? That'll be up to you or up to me if you know want me to point you in the right direction. We'll see once I plug it in if this is worth the $300, unless you just want to buy some different tech. Now it does say Dyson Cool right here. I don't know why they're saying cool, because when I see Dyson Cool, I feel like it's got a little built-in air conditioner in there. You know what I mean? So I don't think it does that, but whatever. So it has these little plastics here, okay? Now, this is for us laymen's. We try to figure out how to put this on. If these weren't here, these little stickers, you probably wouldn't understand how to put this on. So you're supposed to match up 1 and 1, and I'm sure you're supposed to push down. Now don't try to grab it up here. This is plastic. Grab it down here, hold the base, make sure it sits nice and tight. Boom, done, don't touch it. It's done. Once 1 matches up with 2 and it says click, you're done. Don't touch it no more. Don't play around with it. This thing's already dusty. You know what I mean? It's like attracts dust. Or maybe it's, I don't know what's going on here, but the thing is, I like the way it looks. I just feel like this material is attracting a lot of little white particles to it. So I don't know if it's from the packaging or what, but let's hope that it doesn't stay like that, because I don't like. And then you try to wipe this. The thing is with this, if you try to wipe this with a rag, I'm sure you're gonna get lint on this. Or if you try to wipe it with a paper towel, this thing is gonna have paper towel all over it. So I don't know if you can see it, but you can tell. You can kind of tell, like it's one of those materials that'll just, absorb that type of lint and stuff. So I don't know the other colors. I wish I would have bought 2 more of the other colors just so I can kind of look at them, review them, and see which one I liked. I'm big on buying a whole bunch of stuff, seeing what I like, and then just return the rest. It sucks. It's a little bit of legwork, but why buy one thing when you could buy all of them, try them out. You don't like it, bring it back. So here we go. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna plug it in and see what happens. All right, so I have it plugged in. I got the remote ready. So let's turn it on. It does have a button here, but I want to use the remote. I'm not going to press up that button if I have the remote. Now the remote is supposed to magnet on top, which it does. Now you have to put the buttons down. There we go. It won't work this way. I mean, it'll sit up there, but buttons down, it'll stay up there. Now let's turn it on. Now it says 3, so I guess it's automatically on level 3. And I'm gonna turn this off. I want to talk about one thing that I've noticed already. I'm gonna turn it off. This thing is attracting dust. I don't know if it's maybe because it has like electrostatic from being in the box and probably attached to this, but it's already, I haven't even used it yet, and it's already got dust like all over it. So it's like this material is like a dust magnet. It's dust all over it already. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on with that. But let's turn it on and see what happens. So we're on level 3. Okay, it's not facing me. I want it to face me. All right, there we go. There we go. So right now I'm directly right here. I don't feel anything on my face. I do feel it like right here on my side of my face, but the air comes out from back here. So if you stay directly in the middle, you don't feel, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything right here. So that's something. Let's turn it up. This thing has 10 settings. This fan has 3. This one has 10. I think you have to be a certain distance away to get the full effect of this fan. So I'm gonna push it back a little bit until I feel comfortable with the level of breeze. So just dropped my iPad, so I'm gonna pick that sucker up. So this is on level 10. I'm getting a slight breeze coming out of this fan, but I don't feel like it's hitting me in the face. It's not hitting me. You don't understand? Like a fan, let me turn this fan on. Let me see. Now this fan feels like a fan. I'm getting air in my face. I'm getting air pretty much from here up from this fan. It's blowing in my eyes, it's blowing in my face, it's blowing everywhere. This fan, let me bring my chair up. Now this fan, I feel air here, okay? I feel air here, here, and here, but I don't feel it blowing like full blast in my face. Now if I push it maybe more back, maybe if I push it a little bit further back, let me see. All right. Now it sounds like a turbine as it goes up and down. I have it on level 1. Level 1, I guess you have a small little tiny breeze. This is just if you want to keep it on, and I guess level 2, level 3. There's no big difference between level 1 and 2. Level 3, starting to get up. Level 4, a little faster. Level 4 and 5 doesn't seem like a big difference. 5 and 6, you can hear the difference. So now I'm getting a nice gentle breeze. So on number 6, I'm getting a nice gentle breeze. It seems okay. Now I'm gonna put on number 7. So now I'm starting to kind of feel it. So maybe you have to be a certain distance away. So this is your desk right here. You know, it's a nice. First of all, it's a huge fan to be. I mean, look how big the box is, and look how big the fan is. The fan's taller than the box, and it's just as wide as the box. So for this being a desk fan, I mean, you know, you have to really think about that. I mean, you have a huge, gigantic desk that you want a big circle thing on it. All right, so 8, 9, 10. So I feel like there's more air up here. There's like more air like up in this area. And down here is not that much air. I'm kind of, like if I'm squat here, right here I don't feel nothing. It's weird. This fan is kind of awkward. Right now, this fan, I don't feel anything right here. Like a slight breeze, maybe like level 2 or 3. And then as I sit up, that's where the velocity, you can start feeling it. So, now this fan's supposed to tilt, okay? So I'm gonna grab it by the base, not the bottom base, but the top, and tilt it down, okay? So that's how you're supposed to get. So now, I feel it. So, now I feel the constant breeze. I mean, I feel it. It's kind of loud, but not as loud as this one. So you're still gonna get that fan sound, but for it being on level 10, I would expect it to be like blowing me away. Oh, I can't even, you know, because I got a blower that blows. So here's both of the fans on. This fan has a traditional fan sound. This one just sounds like, I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds like, you know, it's just sucking up air. Now there's a timer on this one, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours is the maximum. 9-hour delay. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay. Turn it off. There we go. It's tilted. Now it's supposed to be able to tilt back too. Okay, there you go. So if you're standing up, for some reason you want to tilt it, doesn't really tilt that much, but here goes the tilting action. Okay? Doesn't tilt like this one. This one tilts all the way up and all the way down. So, $11 fan. I mean, what do you want to do? $300 fan. Now, it's supposed to oscillate. So let's go ahead and turn this sucker on. It's on level 10. I'm gonna press the oscillation button. Okay, now that looks cool. The way it does it, it oscillates from the bottom of the base. So the whole base from here up is moving. So that's pretty cool. It's on level 10. I don't know, man. I would think that the air was gonna blast me away. You know, because it looks like a turbine. It looks like it should blast you in the face. Especially with this little, you know, image there. I mean, it's showing this huge, like, whapa, boom, air multiplier, boom, you're getting all that air. Smooth, uninterrupted stream, powerful, air projection, no blades. But my friend James Dyson is just sitting there touching because there's no blades. All right, let's get the box out of here. So overall of this long, lengthy review of a Dyson Cool fan, number one, it's gonna attract dust. The black one, at least. I don't know about the other colors. Number two, it's big, the 12-inch model. If you want 2 inches smaller in diameter, get the 10-inch model. Does it blow air? It does, but you know, for 10 bucks, you can get yourself a little small fan that probably blows just as good. I'm not trying to knock Dyson, but you know, in the fan game, I would expect power, especially that it's being plugged in. This fan right now, on level 10, reminds me of like a battery powered fan. You know what I mean? So the magnet, that's cool. That's fine. Not being able to control the levels or anything else without the remote. I mean, come on. What are you doing? Put them on the back, put them on the side, put them somewhere. But I can only turn this sucker on and off. Let me see if I hold the button down. Oh, wait a minute. I just learned something. You could turn it lower and higher if you hold the button. Dyson sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. So you can hold this button to turn it all the way, I guess all the way down. Okay. If you hold it and press it. And then I guess once you get to number one, you're stuck at number one. All right, come on. Come on, Dyson. I want number two. Okay, so you have to go all the way down. You have to go all the way down to go back all the way up to number 10. So there you go. All right, but you can't access the timer. Okay, you have to have the remote. And for you to sit here and hold this little sucker, look at me. You have to press it in. Okay, you don't have to keep pressing it. All right, let me hold it in. Okay, you don't have to press it. You can hold it down. So if you want to go down to 1, you hold it in. If you want to go back to 10, you hold the button in. We just learned something. Me and you learned something today. All right. So in a pinch, you don't have the remote. You can still control it up and down, but you have to go all the way up or all the way down or whatever. You can, you know, do your thing. Am I going to keep this fan for the money I spent for it? I think that's a no. I don't think so. I think this fan is gonna go back to the store, and I think I'm just gonna stick to my little $10 jump off that's controlled with Alexa, and just continue cleaning it. You know, sorry Dyson, but I don't think that it's worth the $300. The technology is cool, the bladeless stuff is cool, but the power is not there. This is level 10, and I'm telling you right now, it's not all that in a bag of chips. It's not the total package in a fan. Here's the back side of it. You know, I mean, it's cool. I can't feel no air right here. There's no air going on. If your face is right here, look how close. I don't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing. I feel a little bit around. So you are, you know, let me put it all the way back. I mean, you get a slight breeze. You know, you get a slight breeze. Sorry, but that's just my opinion. If you want to buy this fan right now, the cheapest is this color, $224. Let me look on the computer at bestbuy.com. $224, you get $75 off. Once the sale is gone, I don't know what's going on. I don't know nothing about the sale besides I just saw it today when I did this video. This fan is $300. Gonna set you back $300. Okay? So it's big money. Is it worth big money? That's up to you to decide, because I say no. I didn't get this fan for free. I purchased this fan and bought it. And I really thought I was gonna give it high hopes. It was gonna sit on my desk real nice, play with the remote. You know, people come over like, oh, look at that. Like, yeah, look, can your fan do this? It can't, but whatever, you know. And the thing is attracting dust. I mean, the whole bottom base is dusty. I would have to keep it like, you can't even use a microfiber cloth. It would just get dusty on there. So it is what it is, right? Before I let you go in this video, I just want to show you my little lifesaver. Now, the reason why I call this my little lifesaver, because I am a nurse. So usually when I'm working, I'm hustling, making things happen, I get hot. This little thing fits in my bag. It even fits inside, folds up, and it fits inside my my clipboard. I have one of those clipboards that it's like a little briefcase and it flips. This sucker right here saves my life. It has 3 settings, and this blows more air for 10 bucks from Walmart. It's made by Holmes, and I guarantee you, I feel like this blows more air than the Dyson. Let's check it. This little guy blows. All right. Yo, this little man right here, this little guy, here goes all the information on the back. Battery, no wires unless you want to plug it in. It has a little plug and you can recharge it. Now what I do with this fan, even I hook it up to my battery backup, and this thing lasts forever. I've had this for a long time. My girls got one. We keep it with us all the time. We go to Universal with it, studios with it. We go everywhere with our fans. Because the thing is, you never know when you just need a little slight breeze. But the thing is, this is blowing Dyson's fan out the park. $10. I'm getting more of a breeze from this fan than the Dyson. I don't understand. I just don't understand this little rinky-dinky breeze. Powerful air projection. I know how to fix the problem. Here we go. Oh yeah. And that's how you do it. Alright, that's not made for that, and I don't want to scratch it up because it's going back to the store for somebody else to buy. But if you want to get a nice fan, I recommend this little Holmes fan. Alright, I know this is going to be like a review inside of a review. I paid $11 for this fan from Air Monster, and it works great. If you want to mop the floors, you can put this down and you could blow the floors with it, which is what we do in the house. I have one in the living room, I have one in the kitchen, I have one in the bedroom, I got one in the office. I should have bought 10 of them. But the thing is, this thing right here, if you're mopping the floors, you can face it down and do what you have to do. If you want these connected to Alexa, or if you want them connected to your Google Home, you can literally wire inline, or you can wire some sewn-off switches, and boom, you got some fans that you can control with your voice. Which I have one in my bedrooms like that. If you want a fan that's on the go and you want it portable, if you're a nurse, if you're a firefighter, if you're a police officer, if you're anything, corrections officer, if you're just a person who just doesn't like to be hot or uncomfortable and you just want something discreet to stick in your bag, this little fan right here, go to Walmart and buy it. 10 bucks, rechargeable, Holmes. You can plug it in, you can hook it up with your battery backup. I got a battery backup. I got several battery backups that I hook up to it if the battery dies, but the battery lasts about 6, 7, maybe 8 hours. It depends on what setting you're on. This is the model Holmes HPF 0467 USB mini rechargeable fan. And you could even hook it up to your laptop and use it as you go. This fan's where it's at. Even from where the Dyson's at, I'm still getting more of a breeze from this little guy than the Dyson. Dyson, I have a lot of your products, but this one right here is just a fail for me. So I say thank you for watching. Here we go. I'm just gonna show you real quick the Best Buy website. So this right here, I don't know if you can see it. Let me lower there we go, the contrast. So right now it's on bestbuy.com, $224.99. Just want to let you know, please subscribe, please like, please share this video if you liked it.
And at the end of the video, I just put a little bit of information about the fan. So if you want to look at it, here it goes. And it just tells you about the technology and what's built into the fan and all the other good stuff. Just like if it's quieter and all this other stuff that it has. So enjoy the video. I know it's long, but it is what it is.